Hello, hello. This is my December daily. Again, it is decorated and I use the kit from Coco Daisy. That's the planner kit. And from Feed Your Craft and Brandy Kincaid, it's called Calm and Bright. And it was released in November. And I was lucky enough to win it. So, the first page, there was a calendar underneath, but I do not need it. So I covered it up with a dashboard from Coco Daisy and just put down what this December daily is all about. And here I am collecting prompts that I want to journal about. It's almost full. It's not 31, so I guess I'm starting to write them over here and here. I'm not really concerned about this looking too pretty or messy. It's a collection of thoughts. Day 1, I talked about our Christmas tree. On day 2, I talked about the giving tree. And yes, I noticed these colors clash, but yeah, obviously I don't really care. Day 3, I talked about taking my family out for on a shopping spree, and it didn't work out. Day 4, Christmas party at our friend's house. Day 5, I'm talking about the holiday train. On day 6, about the tradition of Saint Nicholas and that he is not coming to our house any longer on December 6th or in the night between December 5 and December 6th. This is what I created last week. I did not have the photos yet. So I used just white cardstock for the size of the photos, and I only planned on using this photo down here. It shows the candles for the Advent wreath that I'm going to use next year, because this year we did not set up an Advent wreath. And I talk in this short journaling, I just talk about that I'm not sure if we're going to have one or not. And when I went to IKEA, these were on clearance, so I took them with me, and I'm going to try again next year and see. So, and then I went through my old pictures to look for some photos to scrapbook, and I came across this one, and this is my actual wooden Advent candle thing. And I really loved this picture, so I wanted to put it in here to remind me that I actually really like it, and maybe I should also set it out next year, even if it's only for decorating purposes. Then I talked about the nativity scenes, the 2 that I have, and I added in these 2 pictures. And if you saw my video last week, I did not have anything down here, but it felt empty, and so I added these stamps from the Feed Your Craft Brandy Kincaid kit, the stamp set. I really love the stamps. They're excellent quality and very useful. So this is what I made yesterday. For day 9, I talked about our Advent calendars and that we really love them, that I found a really awesome way to make a cheap one, because I bought Pokemon cards and stuck one in every day. So it's not really very expensive. I only need 24, but the boys love opening them, and yeah, I guess we will keep this tradition for a long time. And this year I actually also have one myself, and having one really shows how awesome it is to open a little teeny tiny package every morning for 24 days. So yes, this is a keeper. And then we started the new tradition of having a gingerbread house, and I guess we are going to keep this because my son already requested that he wants a gingerbread train next year. He saw one in the store and he would love to have that one next year. And this is the how far I got. I talked about a really, really, well, I can't do anything about it, but I thought I'd include it because it's somewhat of a tradition. It happens every year. My husband goes to this conference. It's the International Conference on Information Systems. And yeah, it just sucks life out of me. And I don't really know why, because um, yeah, I'm perfectly capable of um, doing everything I have to do. And my husband, when he's home, he's actually, we are not sharing household duties, and we are not, I'm cooking, I'm taking care of the household, I'm taking care of the kids. He's most of the time he's out and working, but I don't know why this happens every December, but it's the worst. And so I thought, yeah, I'd journal about this. And this is from another kit that was designed by Brandy Kincaid. It is the small Tiny Victories kit that she did with Kelly Perky. And I thought this would fit perfectly here. And I just used some watercolor to color it in. And then I cut down this, it actually goes here, something like this, or maybe here. Yeah, like this. It was a postcard of this event that we went to on the 12th. That's why it's here. And I just cut it down and put the picture of the down here. And so this is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to journal about it here. And then that's what I'm going to show you next. I'm going to journal about the movies, the Christmas movies we started watching this year. And then I have, for the 14th, I'm talking about the Christmas party. And for the 15th, I'm talking about, yeah, the darkness and how I actually can't really cope with it. So that's what's going to happen. I'll stop the video and put you on fast forward, and we'll see where it takes me. So I'm starting out with journaling about our experience at this Bethlehem event. That sounds strange. It is like a live nativity scene. It's really awesome. We really loved it, and I'm so glad we went there. It was on for 5 days, and we went on the last because I wasn't able to leave the house on the days before. No, I just couldn't get my act together to get out of the house on time on the other 4 days. So, yeah. And now I am going to journal about the Christmas movies that we watched this year for the first time, actually. So I had 2 TV stamp sets. This is another stamp set that is from Brandy Kincaid and Feed Your Craft. I have to look up the name of the stamp set. It might be Home or something like that. Let's say in something about staying at home. And I need to I want to spell out the word movies, but it doesn't fit in the way I want it to, so I have to cut down the letters to make them fit. And then I'm going to use my watercolors and color the TV. And I noticed that, well, the color of a TV is actually pretty boring. It's black, brownish. Yeah, but I am going to color in the TV screen in yellow so that the letters blend in. Yeah, So this takes a little while, and while I'm coloring, I would love to say hello to all of my new subscribers. I'm so glad you found me, and yeah, thank you for watching all of those crazy videos that I put out. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, maybe you should, because I'm not only doing crazy videos, I'm really doing awesome videos. Totally like the latest trends. No. My channel is about scrapbooking and planning and nothing else, I guess. I scrapbook in a traveler's notebook or journal, actually. Scrapbook journal, I don't know. I do scrapbook and journaling videos in a traveler's notebook, and I also do Project Life. I am still catching up on my Project Life for 2016, so there will be a lot of Project Life videos even in 2017. And yeah, and then I don't know where 2017 is going to take me with my YouTube channel. So what I did on this foldout is I printed out I just took screenshots of the movie posters from Google, and then I decided to put them down in the way we watched them. We started out with Home Alone, and then we watched The Grinch, and then we watched Frozen. And yes, I know Frozen is not a Christmas movie, but there's snow, so there's a lot of parts of the world where it's snowing when it's Christmas time, so that's reason enough to watch it. And tonight we watched Santa Claus, and except for Home Alone, I have to admit I have never watched any of these movies before. My kids have seen Frozen, but it was their first time for Home Alone and The Grinch, and my oldest son has watched Santa Claus last year in 5th grade. But yeah, we are Christmas movie deprived. We have been so far. So I have requested Elf from the library, and I hope we'll get it. So we will watch that one next Friday. And so far it has been really fun. Even though these movies are most of them are quite old, there's still a lot of fun. And my sons really, really loved Home Alone. And well, actually, they loved all of them. So, what do? I just write a teeny, not really a summary, because, well, most of these movies are common knowledge, you could actually say. So you don't really have to write anything about the plot. But I just write if they liked it, and yeah, what they thought of it and stuff like that. And I thought I would just do some, yeah, messy lines around each journaling and photo, but I don't know. It actually, when I'm done with the second or third one, I wish I hadn't done it, because see, now there's this really strange empty gap, and I don't know what to do with it, because it's probably too small to put another photo there, but it's also not, yeah, you know, it just happened, and I end up with this really strange space. So then I left a teeny tiny space for Frozen, even though I wanted to write how I really, really liked the movie. And yeah, I still write that down. But then I don't know if I want to write on the tag or if I do or whatever. And in the beginning I don't, then I do. Yeah, I'm not really very happy with this page, but I hope that because it's not supposed to be a real, yeah, and then see here, and then I have this really crooked line on the back. Oh, I hate crooked lines. Yeah, then I don't journal about Santa Claus yet because I did this on Wednesday, and we just watched. Now it's Friday, and we just watched Santa Claus, so I wasn't able to write anything about that. And I also did not print the pictures for day 14 yet. As I said, it was. No, I did this on Thursday because the Christmas party was on the 14th, which was Wednesday, and I took a photo in the evening, so I couldn't have uh, journaled about this on Wednesday in the morning. So this is part of the name tag from the Christmas party, and I thought, well, I could put that there, and then I need to layer it with something. So I find this tag, and I think, yeah, I really like the way this looks. Well, not exactly like that, but the elements that I use here. And I decided I had the red alphabet from LE Studio, and I'm going to put the title on the photo when the photo is printed. And then I thought I need something underneath the 14, so I stamped this black bow. And then I use my pencil, which I don't find, to mark where I'm going to place everything else. And then I'm journaling. That word is really hard for me to pronounce. I'm journaling on the top. And then I think that's it, because I don't really know what to say about the 15th yet, and it's not the 15th. So I'm stopping here, and no, I have to glue. Yeah, I thought I'm done, and then I find that I haven't glued down the 13 and the TV yet. So this is how it is placed there. And then this is, I will eventually later on stamp something up there, because that's empty space also bugs me. So yeah, then I thought, well, if I write Christmas movies again, because you can't see the title when you open the flap, so then that space is used, and then it works, right? Is there anything more I can tell you? Because this will take quite a while. I told you about my channel. I told you that I will be yeah, I hinted. If you want to know about my scrapbooking plans for 2017, I have a video up on this channel. I think it's 2 videos down. I posted it last Monday, and there I tell you more about what I'm going to stop Project Life for 2017, because I just want to do something else. I want to scrapbook and work on the albums for my kids. I want to have a journal that is very similar to this, or the look that is very similar to this, but that talks more about me and not about daily life of my family. It will be included in there naturally, but yeah, maybe go deeper on some parts and put in things that move me. And yeah, if you are interested, go and watch that video. It's not really very long, so but you can actually know what my plans for 2017 are. Yeah, now I'm just coloring in these spaces with blue on the bottom and a red on for Christmas. I I took the colors from the tag there, or the tab. It had this really nice blue and these reddish pinks, and I thought that would be really nice to yeah, have these colors appear on that page again. And I think it fits in nicely. So I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week. Until then, bye.